Hello there, thanks for clicking on another video, and if you're a subscriber, I really appreciate your support. Can't believe there's 300 now, it's crazy. But it's very encouraging, and that's why I'm back here again in Floyd's forest, as I like to call it. Though I haven't seen or heard my Peacock friend yet. It's very similar to my Christmas camp actually. Same spot, the wind's coming in the same direction, so I might as well just set the tarp up the same way as I did before, have it all nice and open, fire in the clearing here. I've got loads of fuel lying around, I just need to cut it up and chop it up into something that will burn a bit quicker, because as you can imagine, everything's pretty soaked. If you live in Wales, you'll be as sick of the rain as I am. I'm already running out of time. It's 3:30. Got 2 hours of daylight left, and I want to get my fire going and my food on. So let's crack on. My plan this evening is to use my billy can again. This time to make a Welsh stew known as Cawl. I got the lamb from a local butcher's today, and he deboned it, chopped it up, so I'm really looking forward to getting food on. Got one fire lighter there. That should all catch very quickly. Yeah, these are great, aren't they? It's absolutely soaking. What I have here is a pre-prepared bag of veg, carrots, leek, potato, onion and a little bit of parsnip. But before I put that in, I'm going to pop my lamb in. Now it's not very much. Plenty for one person. Now for the veg. That smells great. Hello. I went for a wander to try and find him, and here he is. Hello. Come on, mate. I got food for you. And another big tub of seeds and dried insects and lots of other little things. He seems a bit skittish today. Maybe because he hasn't seen me for a while, or he might have had a bit of a tough time of it. Well, I shall leave this tub here, and if he visits my camp, I can give him a bit more. It's very quiet this evening, other than the background sound of the motorway, which seems to be a soundtrack wherever I go, really. The only time I didn't hear a motorway wherever I went was lockdown. And I think I'm getting a temperature, and it's not the fire. It's the first time I've felt ill in such a long time. Years. So I shall have a few remedies. The first being a can of Wingman. It's not quite a peacock, it's an eagle, but it's blue, so it's half right. That's 4.3%. Quite weak on the scale of things. And I always carry a nice selection of drugs with me. Not those kind of drugs. So I've got some cold and flu tablets here. I prefer the ones without caffeine. I'm quite tired, so I'll sleep, I'm sure. I don't condone taking medication with alcohol, especially if you drive, but I'm not going to be going anywhere for a good 8-9 hours. I've got a load of food coming my way, so I'm going to be fine. It's 9:15 and I'm hungry. Pretty sure this is going to be done. I think that'll do for now. Here comes the rain. That's perfect timing. Just going to bring my light in a bit. Up there. Cheers. Now that is what I'm talking about in terms of how much lamb should be in Cawl. Usually you find tiny little morsels and you're hunting around the veg for a little bit of lamb. Not tonight. That is really, really good. And of course, I've got the obligatory crusty bread. Second bowl. Have to give it a few minutes to cool down. It's just gone past 10 o'clock. As you can hear, the rain has started. Wasn't expecting any this evening, but it's perfect timing. The fire's died down. I've had my food, and I'm almost ready to get my head down and some sleep. But before I do, I'm going to have some pudding. I've got myself a Breakaway. Nestle are going to stop making Breakaways, which I'm really disappointed with. I've enjoyed these since I was a kid. Yeah, Nestle, please don't take away Breakaway. And to finish my evening off, strawberry cheesecake. That's me done for the evening. Really tired. Full. Nice and warm. Relaxed. Seen Floyd. Good evening. All went really well. I'm going to finish my can and watch a bit of YouTube and probably fall asleep quite quickly. Before I do, I just want to remind you about the poll under the community tab. Some people have asked me to do some videos about the kit I use, or the bike, for example. So rather than doing a full video or trying to fit it in with a camp, I'll do some 5-minute videos. One about the bike, one about my brew kit, another about my tool kit, one about the tarp and the tent. But please vote if you haven't already, and let me know what you would prefer to see first. There's 300 subscribers, so I would really like to get everyone's opinion. And when the weather's a bit better, in a month or so, I hope, I'll start putting some of those little videos together. I'll finish it up here and bid you good night. Thank you very much for watching, and I won't ask you to subscribe if you haven't, but I would appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Take care. See you soon.